Hello students. Yeah, I have explained you earlier in design of industrial building. This is one type of industrial structure which is steel roof truss, and we will study about how to design a steel roof truss. The data is given that design of steel roof truss for the following data. Location of truss is at Guwahati. Span of truss is 15 meters, spacing of truss is 6 meters, and pitch is 1 by 4. So the thing we need to find is the fix the configuration. First of all, in any design, complete the configuration, the geometry of the truss or structure. Then after, compute the dead load, live load, wind load, and design accordingly. So let's draw a truss that how it will be look. If we say that the span of truss is given 15 meter, so this is 15 meter. Okay, and this will be the rise portion. Okay, the spacing will go like that back side between two intermediate truss. The spacing will be 6 meter. The central rise is not given, but it will come here. Okay, now so first of all we have to start with the configuration process. So we need to know what is configuration. In configuration, we need to give all the details that are missing in the geometry of the truss. So what is the missing portion that I will explain you. So let's start at this is the central rise that is missing. Then length of PR. PR means principal rafter. That also it is missing. Then alpha, which is angle of repose. Then plan area. The plan area will be come here. The truss is connected like this in the back side. The bottom portion is known as plan area. The top portion is known as slope area where the roof material is come. And number of panels which will be here. So let's make the list out of what is we need to find is central rise. Then second portion length of PR. Then the third portion angle of repose. Fourth portion number of panels. Fifth portion is the plan area. And sixth portion is slope area. This all the configuration we need to fix. Okay, and start it. Uh, let's start with the central rise. Generally, in the example, in the examination center in question, the rise will be given. But in here, we have given the portion that is pitch portion. Pitch is the why the pitch is given because the definition of pitch is equal to rise by span. This is the ultimate definition of pitch. Now pitch is given. So what is the pitch? Pitch is the 4, 1 by 4, and rise will be remain as it is. And span is given 15 meter. Okay. So what will be the rise? So rise is equal to, it will become 15 by 4, which is, if we do calculator, then 15 divided by 4, which is 3.75 meter, is 3.75 meter. Okay, our rise will be 3.75 meter. The another thing is we need to find, though, which is second we will find length of PR, means principal rafter. So let's make one roof truss of half roof truss. The span is 15 meters, so the half length will be 7.5 meters. And the rise we have found that 3.75 meters. So by using equation, using Pythagoras equation, which was AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. So let's point out this A, C, and B. So the equation will be like this: AC is equal to under root of AB square, means 7.5 square, plus 3.75 square. Okay, so the answer will be 8.38 meter. 8.38 meter, which will be the answer of our equation, AC length. So the length of PR is 8.38 meter. Okay, done. So the two things we have decided. What we have decided? The two things we have completed. Now, the third thing, which is angle of repose, which is noted by alpha. Alpha. Okay. The this length is 3.75. This one is 7.5. This one is 8.38. Okay. Now you can use any of the things, that sine alpha, cos alpha, tan alpha. Let me take tan alpha. Equation of tan alpha, which is 3.75 divided by 7.5. Okay. Opposite side divided by close side. Close side. So alpha is equal to 10 inverse 3.75 divided by 7.5. So what will be the answer? So let's calculate 3.75 divided by 7.5, which is 0.5. Okay, so if we take scientific calculator, then the value of theta is equal to 26.56 degree. What will be the value? 26.56 degree. That all we get. Okay, this all we get. Wait for 1 second. So I so the equation is 3.75 divided by 7.5 shift to tan inverse, which is 26.56 degree. Okay, now we have found the three things: that angle of repose, central rise, and length of wear. Moving forward to the number of panels. How we will find the number of panels? So let's take the another color. I think fourth things is number of panels. So in number of panel means what is panel? First of all, that I will make you explain. If this is roof truss, then first of all we need to design the type of roof truss. That which type of roof truss we will use. Okay, which type of roof truss we will use. So if this is roof truss, generally steel roof truss are a four type truss. Which type of truss? Hoe type of truss. In hoe type truss, the panel, the roof truss will be like this. Mhm. This is a roof truss. Okay. So the roof covering material are placed on the roof. So roof covering material are placed like this. See. Okay. In all roof truss. Okay. The roof covering material. This is roof covering material. Which are of two types. First one is GI sheet, which is also known as galvanized iron sheet. Second one is AC sheet, which is known as asbestos cementing sheet or ACC cementing sheet. Okay. Now, the maximum sheet. The sheet is made up of fixed length. So the maximum length of sheet, the maximum length of GI as well as AC sheet is 1.68 meter. Means if this is one roof covering material, then maximum length will be of 1.68. That I'm going to say. And we have the principal rafter length is 8.38. Okay, so the length of principal rafter is 8.38. Let's divide 8.38 by 1.68 meter, so we will get the number of panels. So, divide length of PR to the length of GI as well as AC sheet. So number of panels is equal to 8.38 divided by 1.68, and the number is 4.9. In round figure we can say that 5 meter. So the number 5 meter is sorry, my mistake. 5 numbers. Okay, now we have find the number of panel also, it will be 5 numbers. Moving forward to the plan area. What will be the plan area? Let's select another number. Moving forward to the plan area. Okay, so if we take a truss like this, half truss, the backside will be like this. So this below portion, this below portion of the roof truss is known as plan area. So how can we find the plan area? We have known the distance of 7.5 meter, and we also aware of this distance, which is 6 meters spacing. Okay, so the plan area will be is equal to 7.5 into 6, which will be 45 meters square. What? Which will be 45 meters square. And the fifth portion, which is slope area. Okay, so let me explain you what is slope area. Let's take new page. You will understand it properly. If this is the roof truss, then slope portion is like this. The top portion, the slopey portion. This slopey portion is known as slope area. So we are aware of this length. This is 8.38, and this is our 6 meter. So slope area is equal to 8.38 into 6, which will be 50.28 meter square. 50.28 meters square. Okay. Now we have fixed all the configuration in the sense summary. Let's summarize what we have find. So summary of today. First of all, we find central rise, which is 3.75 meter. Then we find second length of PR, which is 8.38 meter. Okay. Then we find angle of repose, which is 26.56 degree. Then we find plan area, which is 45 meters square. Then we find slope area, which is 50.28 meters square. And then we find number of panels in between, which is 5 for the half roof truss. So for the full roof truss, the number of panels will be 10. Let's draw the figure of roof truss. So your final roof truss will be look like this. If this is the roof truss, okay, then this is your central rise. The length is 15 meter. The number of panel is 5. So this become 1, this become 2, this become 3, this become 4, this become 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. They all will be connected like this to each joint. Okay. This between is this rise. So let's label all the things that we have find. So the length of PR which we have find is 8.38 meter. The central rise which we have find is R is equal to 3.75 meter. Okay. The angle we have find is 26.56 degrees. This is a number of panels, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are all the joints. Now the question will arise that why I have used the whole type truss, because it is a standard type truss. Basically, the truss are decided on the basis of the length, means the span 15 meter. If the span is 6 to 24 meter, then hot truss is the best to select. The less than 7 meter, then it is a king roof truss, queen roof truss. Okay, it's decide on the basis of the length. So I hope you all understand in the today's lecture that I have teach you how to fix the configuration of the steel roof truss. In another lecture, I will make you understand about the dead load calculation on the steel roof truss. So for today, that's it. Okay, bye bye.